Hey guys, wanted to do a quick review here on Investor Carrot. So I know I talk a lot about Investor Carrot and SEO for real estate investors. That's who I used to create my website and do SEO. But it all started with Investor Carrot. So I'll give you a quick history. So I started my business in early 2019, and I started the first website I used was actually Squarespace. So my brother recommended it, said it was super easy to use, and it was. So I created a very basic, um, you know, website, We Buy Houses website. It wasn't anything special, and that lasted for maybe 2, 3 months. And then I discovered Investor Carrot. So I knew there was a lot of We Buy Houses companies and house flippers and wholesalers that were using Investor Carrot and having success. So I went ahead and signed up. I think the monthly fee for a starter package was, at the time, it was like $50 a month. And so it's basically a website in a box. They do the hosting, they do your analytics, so you can check your stats. I can kind of quickly go through the dashboard here just so you can see. Um, so this is like the lifetime of the site. So 15,000 visitors. It tells you how many this week, how many leads for the lifetime of the site, and then leads this week, and then here's sort of your traffic, which is kind of cool. Next tab here, checklist. I don't even know if I've ever gone to this one before. Stats. This is, again, shows you your traffic, and you can change it to 30 days, 90 days, 180 days, all time. And then this is shows you your visits for each page, which is really cool. And what blog posts are performing better than others. Who's referring you? So Google, direct, Facebook. And I do some Facebook marketing occasionally, and whenever I do that, my traffic increases quite a bit. And then you can just go in here, and this is your content. So I have all my city pages in here. You can create landing pages. It's a lot like WordPress, if you've ever built a website on WordPress before, but I think it's even easier. It's just very straightforward on how to create pages, and they even do SEO. So they will. I know there's a Carrot extension, or not a Carrot extension, a WordPress extension where you can Yoast SEO, where you can actually see it basically rates your page for how good your SEO is. So Carrot has something like that built in as well, which is pretty cool. And then your leads, they all get saved. So if you want to ever go back and just check your leads and call them and email them, text them, you can do that. So yeah, it's a very easy to use platform, and it's been really good to me. And so I will say, and I don't even know if this is a negative, because I don't really know if there's any way around it. But when you first sign up, you will get pre-written content, but it's really all the same, right? So your site's going to look like just like everyone else who just signed up, or everyone else who hasn't updated their site, which is unfortunately most people who do buy a Carrot site. We all get busy and just don't have the time, right, to go in there and really customize it and really change the content. And you don't have to rewrite all the content, but I just wanted to show you sort of a site. This is a Carrot site. I actually know this guy, but he did some customization, but he didn't do a ton. So a lot of what you see here is sort of the Carrot, right out of the box site. They added a BBB logo here, Google 5-star rating, a quote. I mean, it's a little different. This is better than most that I've seen. I know that a lot of the text here is just what you get when you buy a Carrot site. He did put in a video, which is definitely highly recommended. Um, if you really want to stand out, and there's a picture of him and his family. A lot of this text here looks like it's the same out of the box. So again, I don't really want to say this is a negative. I think it is if your intention is just to buy a Carrot site and do nothing and just expect it to perform out of the box, especially if you're in a large market, that's probably not going to work just because you have a lot of competition and a lot of really good websites that you are trying to rank or outrank. And so, for content, I highly recommend SEO for real estate investors with Jarrell Norden. I purchased his course a couple years ago. I have a review on my YouTube channel, so go ahead and watch that. I also wrote a blog post, but he really pointed me in the right direction when it comes to building credibility on your website and what content to write about. And so here's my website. So you can kind of compare it to this one here. You can see it's quite a bit different. We put a lot of work into this. We really highlight our Google reviews. Picture of myself and my wife here. All this content is rewritten. So there's really literally nothing in here that we didn't change. So, we got this is a quote from me. We've got more testimonials. What I found is testimonials are huge in this business. People do read them. People will click on that Google icon. They will, check your Google reviews. So we really try to highlight those as much as we possibly can. Here they are again. But I just wanted to show you sort of my site versus, again, this is a competitor's site. And again, this site, I'm not saying it's a bad site. I think it's a pretty good site overall. He does have a video. He did change it up quite a bit. But I do think that your results are going to be better if you, put more effort into it and really try to focus on building that credibility and making yourself stand out. So, Investor Carrot, yeah, like I said, it's a great site. So I pay for an upgraded package now. I think I pay $150 a month. So that's kind of what you can expect from a pricing standpoint. I'm sure at this point, now that I'm more familiar in how to build websites, I could probably go elsewhere and start my own site and not have to use the Carrot platform and it would be cheaper. But that's also, time is money, right? And that's a big time commitment for me to go in there and do that. And then also, I think you run the risk with losing some traffic to Google and taking some time to build yourself back up again. So I'm very, very happy with my site at the moment, and I've got some plans to kind of revamp it here soon. But yeah, just want to do a quick video here on Investor Carrot and kind of let you know my thoughts and how I feel about it. And hopefully this was helpful. So thanks and happy investing.